Hello? We have visitors! Someone's ringing my doorbell. I mean, pretending to be dead is always an option. Sure. I get up and rattle on my wobbly legs to open the door. On my doorstep, I wanted no other than Fukuyama herself. Hello. Standing in silence. Hi. Just a couple moments of the sound torture is enough to make me yield. How you doing, neighbor? I can explain! You should leave immediately. Now that's a twist! I was expecting all sorts of things, but that's just insolent! Who does she think she is? What? No! I don't think so! No way! I had enough time to learn thinking is not your forte. Starting with right insults, are we, Fukuyama? Sheesh! Just have enough self-respect to come up with something fresh. I mean, I get it. Living with a big, sweaty wad of money for brains must be real hard. But tell you what, if you think you can kick me out of my own house, you're dead wrong. So you're the heiress? Of course! I should have guessed. Is this some sort of veiled insult? Insult? No, not at all. I'm simply stating a fact. You're as hard-headed as the rest of your family. Maybe you're into dark rituals too? Dark what? What are you talking about? Should I call the police or you do settle for a mental ward? Real though. Is this some cultist village after all? No, that doesn't seem right. A dark mage, miserable as she is, still needs resources. This one has neither intelligence nor spiritual power. So, could it be she's here by accident after all? Are you even listening to me? Could this clan have degenerated so quickly? Amazing. Listen! Listen! I'm sorry I saw you naked! What? No! That's a bad way to put it! Not actually naked, but half naked! There was a towel! At least, for some time. I really didn't mean to! I'm sorry! But you're really taking this too personally! You can't exile everyone who's seen yours. Anyway, it was purely coincidental. Wow. You started this, okay? Enough. For your own sake, pack up and leave. Now. Is that a threat? What if I say no, Fukuyama? What will you do then? You may have the whole town in your pocket, but this house is private property. I'm well aware of that. When my family was buying up these damned houses, there was only one family refusing to sell. Yours. Right! Then what's your problem? I don't know what you're trying to do, but I suggest you get out of here! For your own sake! And so on. What am I trying to do? Don't you get it yet? I'm trying to protect you, you idiot! Protect me? Protect me from what? Did you catch a single word of what they said? This house is cursed. What? Your house is cursed. Clear enough? Am I speaking slowly enough? That's just stupid. Stupid, huh? Is that so? You've been living here for a week now. Tell me, have you seen anything strange in this house? Well, you have. That's what I was talking about. I don't know what I have seen, okay? It could have been the lightning, or just the fruit of the curse which your merry little family planted here in our town. Stop insulting my family! Your family has long insulted this town with their presence. I'm only telling the truth about what you were and what you did. You will have to accept it, since you insist on staying here. You cannot rewrite history, Yasunori. I'm not Yasunori! That may be so on paper, but to me, you'll just be an ever troublesome Yasunori. At least until you come to your senses and move out. Assuming you're capable of doing anything reasonable at all. I'm not going anywhere, period! Just why am I not surprised? Is that all you had to say? I have other things to take care of. Oh, I'm sure you do. Just keep in mind I'll be covering my windows from now on. No! I sure hope you will, I mean... I'm about to set the door shut, but Fukuyama manages to grab on it at the very last second. Wait! Ah! Are you tired of having a full set of fingers or something? What I'm tired of is you being deaf in both ears. What do you even want from me? You don't like me, and it's mutual. Why don't we just go to our corners and each pretend the other doesn't exist? For generations, my family has taken care of this land and all its inhabitants, no matter who they were. You wouldn't understand, Yasunori. Yeah, I do have a hard time understanding why you have to pick on people you don't even know. Now, are you done with edgy monologues? Anything else to add? For real though, I have to go! I see a dark entity in this house. It is asleep now, but that won't last. Ever since you moved in, it's getting bigger. It is gaining strength. I cannot name the exact day, but soon it will wake up. So very soon, Yasunori. My ancestors sealed it inside the house, so it won't be threatening the town. Those inside of the house, however, I feel my heart freezing for a second. You're not telling me you are in danger. Should you be inside of this house when it wakes up, the curse will haunt you. And wherever you go, wherever you try to hide, there will be no safe havens for you anymore. Spirits? Curses? What is she even talking about? I mean, that curse has been nothing but nice by giving me free blankets, so I don't know. But if she's right, I have to admit that could have explained a lot. Heck no! For some reason, this girl needs me to mow out, so she's doing her dirty tricks. I don't know what she's up to exactly, but I'm not falling for it. I haven't been in mental institution for nothing. And besides, I can't or I don't want to. I can't. I'll go with the I can't. I'm not leaving. I have nowhere to go, okay? So that's how it is. I think my family can provide you with some housing for the time being. I won't take handouts, especially not from someone like you. Yasunori, this is serious. Aren't you going to do anything at all? This all... it's just nonsense. And anyway, what can I do? Well, considering you don't feel like doing what's right, that's a complicated question. I would like to see the house for a start. And I do like to keep my house free of shady characters. Shady? Who do you call? Fine, whatever. Say what you want, idiot. Well then, I can suggest that you keep an eye on your electronic devices and keep a light source handy. Oh, and the windows. Keep them shut at night. Yeah, right. You forgot to mention, don't let the maniacs in, and don't carry your phone in your back pocket. Got it. Have a good night. I finally shut the door. Fukuyama's fingers are no longer on it, which is a shame. Oh goddamn, I didn't manage to crush them. What a wasted opportunity. Ah, that was hard! prop the door with my back and sink to the floor. I'd rather deal with 500 boxes than 5 minutes of Fukuyama. Kurt says this, dark entity's that. She's definitely a mess in the head. I mean, weird things do happen in this house from time to time, but I wonder if Fukuyama herself has any faith in what she's saying. Or is it a part of some crazy plan? Would she be the one behind all the weirdness? Maybe she has set it up somehow. Could this be some sort of prank? She might have been making a video this whole time to cyber bully me all over the internet. What kind of game are you playing, Fukuyama? I have to admit, that girl managed to scare me a little. If not for the stupid recommendations at the end of her little show, I might have been impressed. Keep the windows shut at night? I mean, really? What kind of fool would leave them open in this weather anyway? And that foreign trend of family honor and all. Family honor my eye. She's a total otaku and should cut really cringy stuff. What? There's a folded piece of paper lying on the floor beside me. I'm pretty sure it wasn't here before. Someone must have slipped a note under the door. Someone. Yeah. Is she eavesdropping again? Fukuyama! I'm talking to myself, not you! I swing the door open, but there's no one behind it. I must have discovered the paper too late. Just don't tell me it's... The note is, in fact, from Fukuyama. It has her digits and a few words written by hand. Call me if anything strange happens. Was this all just an excuse to have me your phone number? I do say this move is far from smooth. What am I supposed to do with a MacGuffin like that? Well, leaving the trash in the hallway won't do. I'll show a note in my pocket. Of course, just to throw away sometime later. But will we actually do that is the question. The shreds of white fog lie on the ground. Here and there, stones loom out of it. Or are those stone figures? Nani? All of them are shattered. What was that? It's hard to make it out. Deep in the fog, there drifts a short, abrupt sound. Like... dogs barking? There's a table set right in the middle of a foggy field. It's that woman again! You've come just in time! Okay. I've got everything ready. Here, have some of these. I guess I will taste it. It leaves a sour copper aftertaste. What the heck did you give me? Iron? What is this? Don't you remember? Your favorite dish. She liked it too. They all did. Okay. Who is this woman with big breasts? I mean, I don't mind seeing her in my dreams, but I still would like to know what's your name and... good morning to me! Strangely enough, Fukuyama doesn't appear at my doorstep or outside my window anymore. It's only when I glance at her glowing windows, totally back exempt, her presence gets obvious. That girl though, she could be living anywhere else. She could even leave this town, I guess. Whatever silly games she's playing, I wonder if it's really worth it. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely not the kind of neighbor I was dreaming of. Well, there's nothing I can do about it anyway. At least she's staying away from me. That's her way of being nice, I guess. The weather is being nice to me too. Oh, it stopped snowing. The sun is peeking out from behind the clouds more and more often. That means I don't have to spend half a day digging the yard out from under the snow. The townsfolk say that thaw is temporary, but I'm still happy to have it. Nature rejoices with me and comes to life little by little. Huh? The birds! Ah! There's a cat in the there! Aw. Oh, just wait a bit. I'm sure I had a bun left over. I carefully open the window and feed my joyfully chirping neighbors. They are a little shy, but they pounce the meal as soon as they step away. Oh, that's the reason why people like it here than the birds, I guess. In fact, life here doesn't seem to be half as horrible as I thought. I must be getting into it. Oh? Now what is that over there? High up on the wall, just below the ceiling, there are some dark streaks. Something like smudged soot, I guess? I must have missed it when I was cleaning up. Oh, come on! What is this place? A portal to the dirt world? When I finish cleaning up, the birds are still romping on the windowsill. I sit down at the bed and watch them fuss. Gradually, my eyelids get heavy. I don't quite notice the moment I doze off. What? The room is cold and dark, except for a hazy cloud of moonlight floating over the floor. It's freezing in here. What's that? That sound is coming from downstairs. From the ground floor. Old boards creaking. I slowly got up. The floor beneath my feet is ice cold and shiny, like the surface of a frozen lake. But I'm not going to put on the slippers. I make my way to the light switch ever so slowly. Click, click, click. It doesn't work. Knock, knock, knock. The thumbs are measured and muffled. Just as if something wrapped in cloth was pounding on the wall. Blunt and persistent. The floor shudders beneath my bare feet. Fukuyama, if it's you again, this is not funny. But it's not Fukuyama. I somehow know that for sure. Keep a light source handy, but it won't switch on. Probably the power is down. The phone has a flashlight. My breath is turning into a silvery mist. The phone must be downstairs in the kitchen. I was looking for the recipes, thinking what to make for a dinner. My lips began to tremble, but I forbid myself to cry. I shouldn't make a sound. Maybe then I'll get lucky. Maybe then it won't notice me. I walk out of the room, heading to the stairs. Above my head, the old floorboards creak. Something is walking in the attic now. How did it get up there? Knock. I just can't. These noises, they're driving me crazy. I rush down the stairs. My bare feet slap on the floor, all the wooden boards. That makes a lot of noise, but I don't care anymore. The phone. I must get to the phone before the nameless terror gets to me. Here it is! On the screen, the battery icon is flashing red. It's almost dead. Oh! What? What the hell was that? The sheen of moonlight in the wall goes out for a moment. Something whizzes past the window. Something big. Keep the windows shut at night. I fed the birds before I blacked out. They went on the second floor. It must be open. I rush back up the stairs, try to turn on the flashlight, but my fingers just won't move. Clap! The window frame slams shut with a screech. The glass is rattling. I grab the curtains to draw them shut. But at this very moment, I catch a glimpse of a thick blackness gathering outside the window. I rush to the side and press myself against the wall. I do not want to see this. It's just a normal picture. Knock. Knock, knock. Knock, 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 knock. It's drumming fast at the window glass. There will be no safe havens for you anymore. Nimtel! Who's Nimtel? Nepo! Nip, nip! Nimtel! Nepo! Also, I noticed a little bit earlier that she forgot to wear her pants. Always wear your pants when you're in a horror situation! If only I had listened to Fukuyama. Fukuyama! Her note is still in my pocket. Yep! No pants! I dialed the number from the crumpled paper. My face is wet with tears. I no longer have the will to hold back. See me! Please! Help! Isori? What's happening? Where are you? In the house! On the second floor! It's trying to get me through the window! Please save me! Fukuyama? The screen is black dead. The battery is dead too. Did she hear me? Was there enough time before the phone shut off? My fingers are white and ice cold. But I had to turn on the damn thing too. The window glass shivers. There's not a quick option. It's clicking, breaking into a high-pitched screech. I clicked the power button on my house phone. Come on, please. Just one flash. Let me. Stop that! Stop it! I was trying to read backwards for a little bit, but I was not fast enough. Shards of glass crashed into the room. I squeezed my eyes shut, thrusting the phone out in front of me. Yasunori! Eh? I carefully opened my eyes. The same old room is in front of me, and the same window is behind me. But this time there's no monster trying to break in. Jesus Christ. Fukuyama is standing at the doorway. I can't think straight and simply rush towards her. Tears just keep running down my cheeks and I can't do anything about it. Wait, why did they always speak back? Oh, they weren't speaking backwards, because I could make, like, one more doubt, which I... Oh, I did actually make it in, it said something like, let me... I assume it said, let me in? I don't know what... I'll figure out while I'm editing, whatever. Fukuyama! That was horrible! This is horrible! What did you see? Where did it happen? I try my best to answer, but the sounds I make just won't form into words. Every time I make an attempt, I end up crying even louder. There, you'll be fine. It's okay now. I sob. It was just there. And I fell asleep. And the window. I just wanted to beat the birds. There. That's better. Take a few deep breaths. Breathe in and out. You do good. Thank you. Now let me go. Eh? Suddenly I realize I've been clenching too. Because Fukuyama this whole time. Oh, and let's not forget motorboating too. Oh, damn. Like, very tightly. Oh! I'm sorry! Oh, this is embarrassing. I don't want your apology. Just don't do this again. Okay. Feeling shame appears to be more productive than doing breathing exercises. My brain is functioning again. Now see Fukuyama is flushed and breathing heavily. I also noticed she's holding some weird cane. What was she going to do with it anyway? Beat the monsters so hard they went back to the underworld? Or wherever the hell they came from? Well, yes, it does sound like her. So the house is awake now. You fool. I told you to leave. You did, but how would I know? What would you think if someone tried to kick you out of your house all of a sudden? How was I to know he really existed? He? Who is he? The ghost of the one-legged midget! A one-legged midget? Yes! I saw his footprint in the dust, but I thought someone was playing a joke on me. And then you started spying on me and I... First of all, I wasn't spying, I was observing. And as for the ghostly midget, did you actually see him? No, of course not. Do you think I'd be talking to you now if I looked right into the eyes of the horror itself? Then what makes you think it's him? Well, it's... intuition. Who else could it be? I see. What am I supposed to do now? The midget will fight me. He will follow my trail. He'll be jumping after me on his only leg. Wow. Go easy on whatever pills you're taking. Fukuyama flicks the switch. So we have a blackout here, huh? This has happened before. I think I can fix this if the wiring isn't burnt out. But I'm not going anywhere alone. Otherwise the midget... Listen. That one-legged midget doesn't exist. He can't hurt you. How do you know? I can see it. See what? I don't see anything. That's not surprising. That's because you're a dark mage. And lame one at that, just snorting. What? Your clan was known for fiddling with demons drowning on their magical power. My god, man. The moment I see he can't hurt you, the more I think about the he can't hurt you memes. For example, there it is. Chat cow isn't real and he can't hurt you. The chat cow. Anyways. My clan, however, have hunted the spawn of evil since the dawn of time. We see dark entities and we don't need any rituals to do so. As a member of the Fukuyama clan, I have inherited the eyes of a hunter. And you seem to be the proud heir to a thick-headed bone. Oh well, I guess that's how evolutions work. Hey! I'm a human being and I have feelings now. Well, I do say your uselessness has its merits. You're no more dangerous than a blind kitten. Satan has to destroy you. Well, thank you. A nice bonus, is it not? Just how do you manage to be this obnoxious? At this point, I deeply regret calling you. Is that so? Just say the word and I believe if you can handle this on your own. Wait. Aren't you supposed to, like, protect everyone in this town? Well, there's a lot of people and I am but a single person. What if someone else needs my help? Maybe I should start helping people who possess the ability to be grateful. Just for a change. Yeah, about that. Actually, before you got nasty, the vibrator stuff, I wanted to thank you. Oh yeah, jeez, then we fought her when she got inside our house. Well, even though she tried to help, not the vibrator stuff. I should say your idea of gratitude is quite peculiar. Hey, stop interrupting me! Or else I'll completely change my mind on saying anything nice to you ever. Anyway, thank you for saving me. I wasn't sure you'd two come. Honestly, at that moment I wasn't sure of anything at all. I wasn't thinking anything. I was terrified. Okay, just to be clear, I didn't really have the opportunity to do anything. What do you mean? When I got here, all I saw was you. Just me? I mean, you say you didn't banish that thing? No! My, you snotty. Do I really have to see the same thing 10 times? What is she getting so worked up about? Anyway, guess it's better to bite my tongue for now. Fukuyama is unbearable, of course, but I really need her help. Like I said, yes, you were alone in the room. I don't even know what happened here. Well, I decided to feed the birds. I opened the window and... I told you to keep the window shut! I know. But only at night, right? And that was during the daytime. I didn't know I was going to fall asleep. Okay, go on. Anyway, I fell asleep, and when I woke up, it was chilly as heck in here. I heard all kinds of scary noises. What noises exactly? Well, like someone was wandering around the house and stuff. At first, I thought it might be burglars, but the sound started moving between floors. How do I put it? Sort of jumping? I see. The lights didn't come on, but I remembered the flashlight in my phone and ran downstairs to get it. Leaving the phone in random places in your situation, I question your sanity. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Anyway, but I came back here. There was something outside the window. I tried not to look at it, so I don't know what it was like. It spoke to me, and then it broke the window, and the shards. It can't be! The window is still intact! But I'm sure I remember. I'm not lying! I believe you. I know what I saw! It was just like that! Was that a fart? What? Do you really believe me? Yes. I think our brain actually farted, cause she didn't expect Rin to believe her. But I don't think that was what happened. But like, you believe me, but you don't. That's one way to put it. I believe that you've seen certain things, but that doesn't necessarily make them real. Is that clear enough? Well, yes. I don't understand anything, but no way I would admit it to Fukuyama. And what happened then? Well, not exactly then. Before the window, shattered, I called you. The phone went off right after the call. I tried to turn it back on, and the next thing I know, you are here. Now that I think about it, it's almost like you got here seconds after we talked. Indeed. But how? I was on my night patrol. What do you mean? No way. I mean, all this time I haven't seen Fukuyama because... Fukuyama, please don't tell me. You spent nights wandering under my windows? No, not a whole night generally. I usually take watch from about 3 in the morning and until the dawn. Those are the most dangerous hours. Yeah! There are no safe havens! No peace for me anymore! It's creepy! It's disgusting! I think like a complete pervert! Oh, come on! Says the girl who groped me the first gesture card! I didn't grope you! I motorboated! There's difference! Well, of course. That's the reason why I still have your face stamped on my chest. I have very delicate skin, you know? Stop like that! I'm not listening! Wait a minute. Just how did you get in the house? Do you have a key or something? Of course not. I just kicked the door down. Oh, please, what's with that tragic face? No matter how you look at that, I've done you a favor. It was falling apart anyway. Isn't your safety worth more than a couple of rotten planks? Well, yes, but... how am I going to maintain that safety without the front door? Oh... Are you ever happy with anything, Yasunori? Don't get all whiny. I'll send someone this afternoon to fix the door for you. Maybe the new one won't fall apart from a slightest touch. Really? Thank you. But I still have to make it the morning. Well, you're already done with that. Huh? It's morning already? Just look out the window. It's dawn already. That means we have all day to figure out what we're dealing with and how to handle it. What are you going to do? Firstly, I'll search the house. That is, if the highly respected hostess will kindly permit me to do so this time. But before that, I'm going to have my breakfast and get myself ready. Which I highly recommend to you too. You look awful. Fukuyama! Bye bye! Fukuyama's heels clatter down the stairs. She doesn't hold back, just like we are. Anyways, I'll stop the episode here. I actually got jump scared. I want to go back and see what was written backwards. Jesus Christ, not this shit again. Let me in. Yeah, let me in. Open. Okay, let me in. Open. Okay, I can get out of here. Okay, thank you for watching, Getaways. I'll see you in another episode. Take care and have a good one.